How are you guys? The main BTO flats are just around the corner. Time for us to go through each of the different sites and figure out which one might be the best for you. Let's go. What's up, Ellie here. Welcome. This time around, HDB has smacked us with a huge stock of flats, total of 5,330 units. That is massive, and on top of that, they're located in some really mature neighborhoods. 6 projects in 5 estates. We'll go through each one of them individually, and of course, stick to the end if you want to hear my thoughts on which one is the best or which one might be the better ones. We're starting strong in Bukit Merah, and this town has 2 projects. Let's check out the first one right now. Alright, checking it out, we've got a total of 770 units favoring 3 and 4 bedrooms. Definitely built for families. And need I say more? A 1-minute walk away from Red Hill MRT station. Beautiful. Just realized that the parcel looks like a speech bubble. Quite curious to see what they're going to do with that little point down there. For the site analysis, a ton of residential blocks around you, Alexandra Canal to the north, some recreation by Delta Complex, a proposed park down here, and a few primary school options down here if you ever think of having a kid. Always good to stay nearby those primary schools. While we can see the developments currently, it's always good to check out the master plan to see what other changes is going to happen in the future. We're going to go through with all the sites. Our parcel is right over here. Not much changes in the area, but it's a mature estate, so it's sort of expected. Lots of parks, one here, and here. However, the green site near Alexandra's Park Connector is gonna see more residential blocks being built. Food centers and eateries down here, and some light industrial to the left. Don't worry, industrial B1 tends not to be very noisy, but it's not very pretty to look at either. We've got one past project, and demand is poles apart between the 3 and 4 bedrooms with 5.8 and 49.6 respectively. Spicy. But of course, don't worry, if you don't like this first site, there's always a second one we can check out right now. The second Bukit Merah site is way bigger, and I mean like 2 times bigger. That's 1,660 units with 3 and 4 bedrooms only. And it's located opposite Tiong Bahru Park and 5 minutes from the previous site. They're sisters. I can't get along with these sites. I guess I don't really have to tell you much about the location. You're pretty much in the same spot, but some notable differences is the closer walking distance to Tiong Bahru, which is full of retail amenity, and your MRT station as well. If we head on over to the master plan, outside is right here. We've got a CC at our doorstep, hawker center down here, and 2 reserve sites. Now this site down here is going to be transformed into a community-centric facility with urban farms, childcare centers, and maybe some nurseries as well. But for this site, there is not much information. Best guess is another recreation type zoning to complement Tiong Bahru Park. Same housing demand for the previous site, so nothing to see here. So far, 2 very good sites. Let's see if Jurong West can keep up this momentum. Another very big site with 1,010 units and a full package of 2, 3, 4 and 5 bedrooms. And this is the only BTO site, I think, that is located near both green and blue spaces. And I like that a lot. Water's like awesome, you know, waterfront views. It's cool, right? It's a 5 to 10 minutes walk to Lakeside MRT, really close to Jurong Lake Garden, and you have some schools nearby. Not much amenities nearby except mall and food center down here. But that's a good 15 minutes walk from the BTO site, so you know, prepare your legs for walking. Similar for our BTO sites, there is not much developments here as well. From the past projects here, demand is low, and wow, it's pretty cool, you're almost certain to get the unit. But Nanyang Opal wasn't a very great BTO, so in comparison, just expect a little bit more demand. Not so great for this one. Let's hope the next one's a little bit better. Our next site, we head over to the lady with the crown, Queenstown. We've got 3 and 4 rooms with 860 units. Not to get confused, the site is actually closer to Buona Vista and Holland than Queenstown itself. We have food centers here and a CC up north. Just realized there's a theme going on. All the BTOs are near hawker centers. Huh. The real corridor is actually right here, and a 5 minutes walk to Holland Village and Buona Vista. Star Vista. You know that mall that looks like a spaceship? Yeah, that one. The MRTs are also really close by. There are 2 reserve sites nearby, but they're not very big, so I don't see them affecting housing prices that much. Don't worry about it. Demand for past sales are relatively high for 3 and 4 bedrooms, and that's really not to be expected. This place is really well located. That is all for Queenstown. Now let's head over to the last mature site, which is in the Toa Payoh area. Small site with only 380 units serving 2, 3 and 4 bedrooms. And is the CC part of the development here? I guess we'll have to see. Speaking of CCs, there's a ton of CCs in the area. Why do you need so many CCs? I'm saying CCs a lot. It's starting to sound weird. Some greenery up top here, schools to the south. And what do you know? These two blue sites here are food centers. A small reserve site is nearby, but again, given the scale, not something revolutionary that can be expected here. Also, something to know, not much MRT and retail here. So, if you just want a house, you've got a house, but you won't get anything much. Demand for Toa Payoh is the lowest out of the mature sites, but still not in your favor when applying. What's life without a little challenge? You know, if the odds are stacked against you and you get the BTO, it's like, ah man, I just get it. Our very last site, we are back at Yishun. Huh? You guys thought I was gonna say Tengah? Nope, no Tengah sites this time around. First time I've seen that. It's such a relief to get such a fresh list of BTOs. And I just took a quick look at the master plan. So much new developments here. A small boy little site with only 640 units and a weird mix of only 2, 4 and 5 bedrooms available. What happened to 3? I don't know. And unlike Feb's BTO, this one right here is near the heart of Yishun itself. Our site is right here, located very close to the hospital cluster down here. Recreation like Safra and a swimming complex as well. Parks around the area and the massively new North Point City development. I mean, that place is huge. I get lost all the time there. And it's right beside the side parcel. Absolutely crazy, yo! MRT is just 5 minutes away, and of course we've got to talk about this huge reserve site here. Educated guests will most likely be seeing residential developments here in the private sense, not so much on the public housing. Also know that it's located near Yishun Avenue 2, and that is one busy ass road. The website says no demand, but February just had 2 Yishun sites, so come on man, HDB. Expect demand to be quite high for this site with a 1 to 5 success to failure ratio. Okay, overall very strong sites this time round. I think better than February's launch. A lot of the sites have great location, amenities and connectivity with a few like weak links thrown in there. After reviewing the sites, I think my favorite has to go with my man Queenstown, followed by the Bukit Merah site number 2. I might be biased because I'm very familiar with the area, but that place is awesome. The area is not very dense and very quiet, and the best part is that it's also very close to great meetup spots like Holland Village and the Star Vista area. Yet I also mentioned that Holland Village is sort of undergoing a transformation in the next few years, so you know what that's gonna be like for your BTO returns. Bukit Merah Site 2 similarly has a very great location and neighborhood vibes are on point. I'm also very confident that the reserve site will provide a good uplift for the area around the BTO site, so that's going to be very beneficial to the amenities provided by the BTO. However, a reserve site will take a very long time to see change, so that's why I place it as number 2. My third favorite is everyone's favorite neighborhood, the cat-killing neighborhood, Yishun. Being located so close to Yishun's cornerstone development is a sure win. No way you're gonna lose to that, unless of course the developer is not so good in terms of his workmanship. Nothing really else to say about this site. It's a very strong site. The only reason why it's down number 3 is because it's in Yishun, which is not very central. So definitely aim for these 3 sites for the May 2022 BTO. I hope you enjoyed my coverage of the BTO sales, and if you like this sort of stuff, give me a like. If you don't, give me a dislike. I'm totally cool with that. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And if you feel it's a little bit personal, you can drop me a DM on my Instagram. Handle is right somewhere here. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day, and till next time.